I can most definitely show you how to make those shoes. The horsehair I'm using is from Amazon. I paid $19 and I got 75 yards of 3 different lengths. This is a 3-inch horsehair, and I'm going to be folding the horsehair inwards instead of folding it on top of each other. So that the glue has time to dry, I'm going to glue the ribbon to the underneath part of the toe. I'm using a little bit of E6000 here, almost like a pea-sized amount, and just placing it underneath the toe strap. The stitch that I'm using to sew this together is just an in and out stitch. I'm going to pull it taut, and then I'm going to wrap the string around the bow a couple of times and then go in through one side and out through the other. That way the bow is secure as possible. Now I'm going to cut off the extra string and tie it in a knot. We're tying it about 4 times, cutting off the extra, and then I'm going to secure it to the shoe. I'm just going to place a pea-sized amount on the other side of the ribbon and wrap it around the bow. Last time I made these shoes, you guys said that the ribbon and the bow didn't match, so with this horsehair, it definitely matches better. The original Jimmy Choo shoes have 1 bow on the front and 1 bow on the back, so that's what we're doing today. Placing a pea-sized amount of glue on the ribbon and gluing it to the back of the shoe, that way it has enough time to dry while we make this back bow. The back of the bow is a bit different because it's 3 different pieces. We're going to make 2 loops, stitch them together, and then make a bow in the middle. I cut 2 strips of horsehair at the same length and then folding them in half and stitching them together the same way I did the other bow. Depending on which way you fold the ribbon, the horsehair will have more volume on one side than the other, so keep that in mind when you're making these shoes as well. We're doing the same type of stitch as before, and then once this is complete, we're going to attach the 2 pieces together. The way I'm going to make the center piece of this bow is very similar to how I made the bow on the toe. So I'm going to fold the horsehair in on itself into the middle to create that bow shape. What I'm doing with the 2 pieces of the bow that we've already made is just tacking them down. I'm not doing a bunch of stitches. I just want to make sure that they stay together so that we can attach the center piece of the bow. Let me show you how I'm going to make this center piece one more time. I'm going to fold each end into the middle. I'm pinching to make sure that I like the size and then weaving in and out just like before to secure the 2 pieces. I'm stitching this together the same way I did the toe, wrapping around the center, and then I'm going in through the front and out through the back, in through the back, out through the front. Now that the center piece is secure, I'm going to attach this piece to the big part of the bow. I checked to see which way I liked it the best, and I actually like it on the outside of the bow the best. I think it looks the fluffiest. I'm doing the same exact thing. In through the front, out through the back, in through the back, out through the front. Now that the back piece is secure, I'm going to just tie this off like we did before in 4 knots. I cleaned up the bow by trimming all of the threads, and now I'm going to start attaching the bow, replacing a piece of glue and securing down the bow. I let it dry for several minutes, and then I burned the ends of the ribbon to make sure it wasn't going to fray, gluing down this piece of ribbon to the inside of the shoe. It doesn't need to be perfect from the top, just has to look cute from the back. I'm not gonna lie, these came out even better than before, so let me show you what they look like on. I originally saw the DIY designer on YouTube make these, so definitely go check her out. Click that follow button to see more DIYs like this one.